still waking up tired even after what feels like a full night's sleep? You hit the snooze button, drag yourself out of bed, and immediately feel like you need another 8 hours. It's a frustrating cycle, and you might be blaming your mattress, your pillow, or even your sleep quality. But what if I told you the problem isn't just about your sleep? Maybe it's not your sleep at all. Maybe it's your morning. The first hour of your day sets the tone for the next 16, and if you're starting it on an empty tank, you're setting yourself up for a struggle. So here's how to kickstart your day with natural, sustainable energy. No caffeine crash required. Forget the triple shot espresso that leaves you jittery and anxious. We're going to talk about building a foundation of energy that lasts. Welcome to today's video, which I'm calling Morning Habits That Boost Your Energy Naturally. This isn't about quick fixes or magic pills. It's about making small, intentional changes to your routine that have a massive impact on how you feel, think, and perform throughout the entire day. In this video, we'll cover 5 simple, science-backed habits you can do every single morning to stay energized, focused, and in control, without reaching for that sugary cereal or another cup of coffee. These are practical, actionable steps that anyone can incorporate, regardless of how busy their schedule is. We're going to dive into the physiology behind why these habits work, so you understand not just what to do, but why it's so effective. Let's get into it. The very first thing you should do when you wake up, before you check your phone, before you brush your teeth, and definitely before you reach for coffee, is drink a full glass of water. Think about it. You've just gone 6, 7, maybe 8 hours without any fluid intake. Your body is in a state of dehydration. Dehydration, even mild, can lead to fatigue, brain fog, and a sluggish metabolism. Your brain is about 75% water, so when it's dehydrated, your cognitive function takes a serious hit. That feeling of grogginess isn't just sleep inertia, it's often your body screaming for water. So why is this simple act so powerful? Rehydrating first thing in the morning literally wakes up your cells. It kickstarts your metabolic processes, helps flush out toxins that have accumulated overnight, and prepares your digestive system for your first meal. Think of it like turning on the engine of a car before you start driving. You're giving your body the fundamental fuel it needs to begin its daily operations. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that drinking about 17 ounces of water can boost your metabolic rate by up to 30% for about an hour. That's a significant energy boost from something as simple as water. Now let's take it a step further. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon. This isn't just for flavor. Lemon juice is packed with vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage and supports your immune system. More importantly, for our purposes, the acidity of lemon juice can help stimulate your digestive system. It signals your stomach to produce hydrochloric acid, which is essential for breaking down food efficiently. This means your body can extract more energy-providing nutrients from your breakfast later on. The combination of water and lemon also helps to alkalize the body. While lemons are acidic, they become alkaline-forming once metabolized. Maintaining a more alkaline pH balance in the body has been linked to better energy levels and overall health. It helps to counteract the acidic effects of things like stress, sugar, and processed foods, which can drain your energy. So you're not just hydrating, you're actively supporting your body's internal environment for optimal function from the moment you wake up. Let's make this practical. Keep a glass and a pitcher of water, or even a pre-sliced lemon in a container, right on your nightstand. The moment your alarm goes off, it's right there. You don't have to think about it. You just sit up, drink, and you've already accomplished the first healthy habit of your day. This small win sets a positive tone and creates momentum. You're making a conscious choice to nourish your body before the chaos of the day begins. It's a powerful statement of self-care. Some people worry about the acid from the lemon affecting their tooth enamel. It's a valid concern. To mitigate this, you can drink your lemon water through a straw to bypass your teeth. Another great tip is to swish your mouth with plain water right after you finish your lemon water. And it's generally recommended to wait about 20 to 30 minutes before brushing your teeth, as the acid can temporarily soften the enamel, making it more susceptible to abrasion from your toothbrush. Remember, coffee is a diuretic, meaning it actually causes your body to lose more water. So if you start your day with coffee, you're digging yourself into a deeper dehydration hole. By drinking water first, you're replenishing your stores, and then you can enjoy your coffee later if you still want it. But you might find that after properly hydrating, you don't even need that caffeine jolt as much as you thought you did. You're starting your day from a place of balance, not deficit. This habit is incredibly low effort for a massive return on investment. It costs next to nothing, takes less than a minute, and the benefits ripple throughout your entire day. You'll notice better digestion, clearer skin, and most importantly, a more natural and sustained level of energy. It's the difference between starting your day feeling sluggish and behind, versus starting it feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and ready for anything. So the challenge is simple. For the next week, commit to drinking 1 full glass of water, with or without lemon, before anything else passes your lips in the morning. Notice how you feel. Pay attention to your energy levels around 10 or 11 a.m. when you might normally experience a slump. You might be surprised at how much of a difference this one small change can make. Don't underestimate the foundational power of hydration. We often look for complex solutions to our fatigue, supplements, fancy diets, expensive gadgets, when the answer is often found in the basics. Your body is a complex biological machine, but its most fundamental need is water. Give it what it needs first, and you'll be amazed at how much better it runs. This isn't just about quenching thirst. It's a strategic move to optimize your body's performance. It's about respecting your biology. You're signaling to every system in your body, from your brain to your gut, that it's time to wake up and function at its best. So make that glass of water a non-negotiable part of your morning ritual. It's the first and easiest step toward winning your day. After you've hydrated, the next step is to get your body moving. I'm not talking about a high-intensity, hour-long workout first thing in the morning, unless that's your thing. I'm talking about gentle, intentional movement. This could be 5 to 10 minutes of stretching, a short yoga flow, or a brisk walk around your block. The goal here is not to burn calories, but to wake up your body and mind in a synchronized way. When you sleep, your muscles are inactive, your heart rate slows, and your circulation decreases. Gentle movement is like a wake-up call for your entire physiological system. Let's break down the science of why this is so effective. When you start to move, your heart rate increases, which pumps more oxygen-rich blood to your brain and muscles. This immediate boost in oxygen is a natural energizer. It sweeps away the lingering grogginess, often referred to as sleep inertia, much more effectively than hitting the snooze button. That's because you're actively changing your physiological state from one of rest to one of readiness. It's a powerful signal to your body that the day has officially begun. Stretching in particular is incredibly beneficial. Overnight, your muscles can tighten up, and your fascia, the connective tissue that surrounds your muscles and organs, can become stiff. Gentle stretching helps to release this tension, increasing your flexibility and range of motion. This can alleviate the aches and pains that sometimes greet us in the morning. Think of it as lubricating your joints and muscles for the day ahead. Simple stretches like a cat-cow, a downward dog, or even just reaching for your toes can make a world of difference. This morning movement also has a profound effect on your mood. Physical activity, even light activity, triggers the release of endorphins. These are often called the feel-good neurotransmitters because they act as natural mood elevators and pain relievers. Starting your day with a small dose of endorphins can set a positive emotional tone, making you more resilient to stress and challenges that might come your way. It's a proactive way to manage your mental state. Furthermore, moving your body helps to regulate your cortisol levels. Cortisol, often known as the stress hormone, naturally follows a rhythm. It should be highest in the morning to help you wake up and feel alert, and then gradually decrease throughout the day. Gentle exercise in the morning can help support this natural cortisol curve. It provides a healthy, controlled stressor that helps your body practice managing stress, which can lead to a more balanced stress response system over time. Think about the alternative. You roll out of bed and slump directly into a chair at your kitchen table or in your car for your commute. Your body remains in a stagnant, compressed posture. This can lead to feelings of lethargy and stiffness that persist for hours. By intentionally incorporating movement, you are breaking that pattern. You are opening up your body, creating space in your joints, and activating your muscles. It's a physical declaration that you are ready to engage with the world. A light walk is another fantastic option, especially if you can do it outside, which we'll talk more about in the next chapter. Walking gets your major muscle groups working, boosts circulation throughout your entire body, and gets your lymphatic system moving. Your lymphatic system is like your body's waste disposal service, and it relies on physical movement to function properly. A morning walk helps to clear out metabolic waste, which can contribute to feelings of sluggishness. The key here is consistency, not intensity. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. You can do this in your living room in your pajamas. There are countless free 5 or 10-minute stretching or yoga videos online that you can follow along with. The barrier to entry is incredibly low. The point is to create a habit of listening to your body and giving it the movement it craves after a long period of rest. This practice also strengthens the mind-body connection. When you stretch, you're paying attention to physical sensations, where you feel tight, where you feel open. This is a form of mindfulness. It pulls you out of your head, away from the anxieties about the day ahead, and grounds you in the present moment. This mindful awareness can reduce feelings of stress and create a sense of calm and control before your day even really starts. So your second challenge is to pair your morning water with 5 minutes of movement. Before you get in the shower, before you make breakfast, just move. Do some simple neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, and torso twists. Reach for the ceiling, then touch your toes. Walk up and down your stairs a few times. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just get the blood flowing. This isn't about adding another chore to your morning routine. It's about transforming your morning from a passive experience into an active one. You are taking control of your energy levels from the inside out. By waking up your muscles, boosting your circulation, and releasing those feel-good endorphins, you are building a resilient foundation of natural energy that will carry you through your day far more effectively than any stimulant ever could. Once you've hydrated and moved your body, the third habit is to get natural sunlight exposure within the first 20 to 30 minutes of waking. This might be the single most powerful thing you can do to regulate your energy, mood, and sleep cycles. It's completely free, and honestly, the science behind it is incredibly robust. Our bodies have an internal 24-hour clock, known as the circadian rhythm, and light is the primary signal that sets this clock each day. Here's how it works. In your eyes, you have specialized cells called photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. These cells don't actually help you see images, but they detect the brightness and color of light. When bright, natural sunlight hits these cells in the morning, they send a powerful signal directly to a part of your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN. The SCN is the master clock that controls your entire circadian rhythm. This signal essentially tells your brain, it's daytime, time to be awake and alert. Receiving this light signal first thing in the morning triggers a cascade of hormonal events. Most importantly, it suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. You want melatonin levels to be low during the day and high at night. Getting that morning light exposure effectively shuts off the melatonin faucet, helping you shake off sleepiness and feel fully awake. If you stay in a dimly lit environment, your brain might not get a clear signal to stop producing melatonin, leaving you feeling groggy for hours. At the same time, this morning light exposure triggers the healthy release of cortisol we talked about earlier. It helps to time that cortisol peak to happen in the morning, which is exactly what you want for optimal alertness and energy. This is a natural, healthy process. It's not the same as the chronic high cortisol levels associated with stress. It's a rhythmic pulse that drives your daytime energy. Getting this timing right is crucial for feeling good all day. The benefits don't stop there. Getting sun in the morning actually helps you sleep better at night. By providing a strong start signal to your master clock, you are anchoring your entire 24-hour cycle. This helps your body time the release of melatonin correctly later in the evening, about 12 to 14 hours after that initial light exposure. So, a 10-minute walk outside at 7 a.m. is not just setting you up for a good day. It's setting you up for a good night's sleep. How much light do you need? You don't need to stare directly at the sun, and you definitely shouldn't. Just being outside is enough. On a clear day, you only need about 5 to 10 minutes. On a cloudy day, it might take a bit longer, maybe 15 to 20 minutes, because cloud cover filters out a lot of the light. But even on an overcast day, the light outdoors is many, many times brighter and more effective at setting your circadian rhythm than typical indoor lighting. Artificial light just doesn't have the same intensity or full spectrum of light as the sun. You can combine this habit with the previous one. Take your gentle movement outside. Go for that short walk. Drink your water on your porch or balcony. If you can't get outside, the next best thing is to sit by a window where you can get direct sunlight. Just be aware that window glass, especially modern energy-efficient glass, can filter out some of the beneficial wavelengths, so being outside is always superior if possible. This has a huge impact on your mood as well. Sunlight exposure is known to boost the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a major role in mood regulation, happiness, and feelings of well-being. This is one of the reasons people can experience low mood or seasonal affective disorder during the darker winter months. Prioritizing morning sunlight is a proactive way to support your mental health and cultivate a more positive outlook on your day. Think about our evolutionary history. For millennia, humans rose with the sun and slept when it set. Our biology is hardwired to this natural light-dark cycle. In our modern world of artificial lighting and indoor living, we've disrupted this fundamental connection. We often don't get enough light during the day, and we get too much artificial light at night. This confuses our internal clock, leading to a host of issues, including fatigue, poor sleep, and mood disturbances. So, make it a non-negotiable part of your morning. Even if it's cold outside, bundle up and step out for just a few minutes. The benefits are just too significant to ignore. Don't wear sunglasses during this time, if it's safe to do so, as they will block the light from reaching those important receptors in your eyes. Prescription glasses or contact lenses are perfectly fine. This simple habit recalibrates your entire system. It's like hitting a reset button every morning, ensuring that all your body's internal clocks are synchronized and running on the correct schedule. It tells your brain and body that the day has started, it boosts your mood, it increases your alertness, and it even programs you for better sleep at night. It's a powerful biohack that is built into our very nature. All we have to do is use it. Now that you've hydrated, moved, and gotten your dose of sunlight, it's time to fuel your body. What you eat for your first meal of the day has a dramatic impact on your energy and focus for the next several hours. The common mistake many people make is starting their day with a breakfast high in simple carbohydrates and sugar, things like sugary cereals, pastries, bagels, or just a coffee with syrup. This is a recipe for an energy crash. While these foods give you a quick spike in blood sugar and a temporary energy boost, the crash that follows leaves you feeling more tired, foggy, and hungry than before. The key to sustained energy is a protein-rich breakfast. Protein is a complex macronutrient that your body digests much more slowly than simple carbohydrates. This slow digestion leads to a gradual, steady release of energy, preventing those dramatic spikes and crashes in blood sugar. This means you'll feel full and satisfied for longer, and you'll have a stable source of fuel to power your brain and body throughout the morning. No more mid-morning slump that has you reaching for a candy bar or another coffee. Let's look at the neuroscience. Protein provides the amino acids that are the building blocks for key neurotransmitters, like dopamine and norepinephrine. These neurotransmitters are crucial for motivation, focus, and alertness. When you eat a protein-rich meal, you're literally giving your brain the raw materials it needs to build the chemicals that help you concentrate and stay on task. A breakfast high in sugar and refined carbs, on the other hand, can lead to a quick serotonin boost, which can actually make you feel more relaxed and even a bit sleepy. Not ideal for starting a productive day. Furthermore, a high-protein breakfast has been shown to reduce cravings later in the day. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating a high-protein breakfast helped to reduce the brain signals that control food motivation and reward-driven eating behavior. This means you're less likely to be distracted by thoughts of food or to reach for unhealthy snacks later on. You're setting yourself up for better dietary choices for the entire day. So, what does a protein-rich breakfast look like? It doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. We're aiming for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein. Some great options include eggs, scrambled, fried, or as an omelet with vegetables. Eggs are a fantastic source of high-quality protein and other important nutrients like choline, which is vital for brain health. Another excellent choice is Greek yogurt, which is packed with protein. You can top it with some berries for fiber and a handful of nuts or seeds for healthy fats and extra protein. If you're short on time, a high-quality protein shake is a great solution. You can blend protein powder with unsweetened almond milk, a handful of spinach, you won't even taste it, and some frozen berries. This takes just a couple of minutes to prepare, and you can drink it on the go. Other quick options include cottage cheese with fruit, or even smoked salmon on a slice of whole grain toast. The options are plentiful, catering to all tastes and dietary needs. The important thing is to shift your mindset about what breakfast is. It's not just about filling your stomach. It's about strategically fueling your brain and body for optimal performance. Think of it as loading your system with premium, slow-burning fuel instead of cheap, fast-burning kindling that quickly fizzles out. This one change can completely transform your morning productivity and energy levels. Many people who skip breakfast or just have coffee say they don't feel hungry in the morning. This can often be a result of a dysregulated circadian rhythm or high evening cortisol levels from stress. By implementing the other habits we've discussed, hydrating, moving, and getting sunlight, you can help regulate these systems. You may find that your natural morning appetite returns. It's important to listen to your body. but also to understand that a well-fueled body performs better. If you're used to a carb-heavy breakfast, switching to a high-protein one might feel different at first. You might not get that immediate sugar rush, but what you will get is something far more valuable, stable, long-lasting energy. You'll be able to focus for longer periods, you'll feel more mentally clear, and you won't be constantly thinking about your next meal or snack. So the challenge for this step is to swap your typical breakfast for a high-protein option for 1 week. Plan ahead. Decide what you'll have for the next few days so you're not scrambling in the morning. If you usually eat cereal, try Greek yogurt with nuts. If you grab a pastry, try making a batch of hard-boiled eggs on Sunday to have ready for the week. Pay close attention to how you feel around 10:30 or 11 a.m. Notice your ability to concentrate on tasks. Notice if your cravings for sugary or starchy foods have diminished. The goal is to experience the difference for yourself. A protein-rich breakfast is a cornerstone habit for anyone looking to optimize their energy and cognitive function naturally. It's about working with your body's biology, not against it. The final habit we're going to talk about is for your mind. We've addressed hydration, movement, light, and nutrition. Now, we need to address our mental state. The morning can often be a time of high anxiety. Your mind immediately starts racing with the day's to-do list, worries, and obligations. If you start your day in this reactive, stressed-out state, you're expending a huge amount of mental and emotional energy before you've even accomplished anything. This habit is about shifting from a reactive mindset to a proactive, intentional one. This can be achieved through a short practice of either intentional breathing or journaling. Both take only a few minutes, but can have a profound impact on your stress levels and mental clarity. Let's start with intentional breathing, or breathwork. When you're stressed, your breathing becomes shallow and rapid, activating your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight response. By consciously slowing down your breathing, you can activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest system. This sends a powerful signal to your brain that you are safe and in control. A simple technique you can use is called box breathing. It's so effective that it's used by Navy SEALs to stay calm under pressure. You simply inhale for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and hold the exhale for a count of 4. You repeat this cycle for just 2 to 3 minutes. This simple act can lower your heart rate, reduce blood pressure, and quiet the mental chatter that creates so much anxiety. It's like a reset button for your nervous system. By starting your day with this practice, you're creating a buffer of calm. You're training your brain to be less reactive to stress. When a challenging email comes in or you hit unexpected traffic, you'll be better equipped to handle it without immediately going into a stress response. You're building resilience from the inside out. It's a small investment of time for a massive return in emotional regulation and focus throughout the day. The other option is short journaling. This isn't about writing pages and pages in a diary. It can be as simple as a 3-minute exercise. One effective method is the 3 prompts technique. First, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This shifts your brain's focus from scarcity and problems to abundance and positivity. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to anxiety and has been shown to increase feelings of happiness and well-being. The second prompt is to write down your top 1 to 3 priorities for the day. This isn't your entire to-do list. It's about identifying what's most important. This act of defining your priorities brings clarity and focus. It helps you distinguish between being busy and being productive. It gives you a clear target for your energy, so you're not just reacting to whatever comes your way. You're directing your day with purpose. The final prompt is to write down a daily affirmation. This is a positive statement you write in the present tense, such as I am focused and capable of handling any challenge, or I approach my day with calm and confidence. This might sound a bit woo-woo to some, but it's a way of priming your brain for success. You are consciously choosing the mindset you want to embody for the day. It helps to counteract the negative self-talk that can so often drain our mental energy. Whether you choose breathing, journaling, or a combination of both, the underlying principle is the same. You are taking a moment to be present and intentional before diving into the chaos of the day. You are checking in with yourself. How am I feeling physically, mentally? What do I want to accomplish today? How do I want to feel while I'm doing it? This practice creates a crucial pause between waking up and engaging with the world. This isn't about adding more stress to your morning by trying to be perfect. It's about finding what works for you. Maybe it's just 60 seconds of deep breathing while you wait for your water to boil. Maybe it's jotting down one thing you're grateful for on a sticky note. The key is to create a small, consistent ritual that grounds you and sets a positive tone. This final habit ties everything else together. You can hydrate, move, get sun, and eat well. But if your mind is a chaotic mess, you'll still feel drained. Your mental energy is just as important as your physical energy. By cultivating a calm, focused, and intentional mindset first thing in the morning, you're ensuring that the physical energy you've built is directed effectively and not wasted on stress and anxiety. So your final challenge is to find 3 to 5 minutes after your breakfast to sit in a quiet space. Set a timer. You can either practice box breathing or write down your gratitude, priorities, and affirmation. Do this every day for a week. Notice the effect it has not just on your morning, but on your entire day. Notice if you feel more in control, less reactive, and more purposeful. This is how you take charge of your energy from every angle, body and mind. So there you have it. 5 simple, science-backed habits to transform your morning and boost your energy naturally. We covered hydrating with water and lemon, incorporating gentle movement, getting natural sunlight, fueling with a protein-rich breakfast, and setting your mind with intention. These aren't just random tips. They're a synergistic system designed to work with your body's natural biology to create sustained energy, focus, and well-being. It's about starting your day from a place of power, not deficit. The best part is that you don't have to do them all at once. Start with one, make it a habit, and then add another. Now, I want to hear from you. Building a great morning routine is a personal journey, and we can all learn from each other. What's your favorite morning habit? Is there something you do that instantly boosts your energy? Comment below. We read them all, and we might feature your idea in a future video because sharing knowledge is what this community is all about. Your experience could be the exact thing someone else needs to hear to start making a positive change in their own life. If you found this video helpful and you learned something new, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel and allows us to reach more people who might be struggling with fatigue. And be sure to share it with your early bird friends who want to optimize their mornings, or even your night owl friends who need a little extra help getting going. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for more daily energy hacks and real evidence-based wellness content. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.